Hi, I'm Valerie Womble with Exit One Stop Realty.
And I'm Walter Collins with Exit One Stop Realty.
And I'm Gary Burmeister with First Coast Mortgage.
We're here with your July 2025 market update. So as we were looking at the numbers for this month, one of the things that we have been studying for months, and we sound like a broken record, is everything's kind of stabled out. So everything has been about the same for the last few months. So we wanted to have Gary Burmeister come and kind of share some of the side of the mortgage side of things and tell us some of the programs he has, some of the benefits of using Gary as a lender, and just all the good things that are going on that side of the world.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll talk about rates real quick. Rates right now they've gotten a little bit better here as of late. We've heard some announcements from the Fed that they're going to be doing some rate cuts later this year. So that's prompted some movement with rates, but obviously we've got some other things that cause rates to fluctuate. But yeah, as of right now, rates are looking pretty good. We're seeing everything in the high fives and low sixes, depending on the loan program and clientele. Some of the other things that we're seeing a lot of is down payment assistance. We know affordability is an issue. We do have a new program coming out later this month, is the Hometown Heroes program, up to $35,000 in down payment assistance. And that's specific to occupation such as firefighters, teachers, police, rescue, things of that nature.
Yeah, more that fall under the heroes.
Yes.
So Gary, last year it was $100,000, or excuse me, $100 million available in the Hometown Heroes.
Yes.
This year it's $500 million, right? No, excuse me, $50 million.
$50 million. Yes.
Half that amount is what I was trying to say.
Yeah. So they had some budget cuts, and so they've decreased it to $50 million. But I think last year it was opened up to anyone in the state of Florida that had a full-time job. It wasn't specific to the occupation. So now it is. So I think that's the way the program needs to be.
Yeah, and definitely hit one of our realtors up or Gary up, because there is a list of eligible jobs, because there was some things on there, under the Heroes program I didn't even realize, like, for example, if you work in a daycare.
Yep.
It's one of the qualified jobs. So
it should be heroes.
Yeah. Anybody works with kids should be heroes. Absolutely.
Yep.
So anything else going on? You have other down payment assistance, like the Florida Bond program.
We do. We've got a handful of down payment assistance. And again, it just depends on the clientele and whatever fits their needs. We've got some down payment assistance programs that are grants, so they don't have to be paid back. Others are bonds where they do have to be paid back. So it really just depends on the scenario.
Yep. Gary and I talk a lot of times at 6:30 in the morning. It seems like that's the time we talk about things. And, Valerie mentioned the stats haven't changed a lot. I feel like the prices are level from a year ago. The inventory's up just a little bit, but we actually took on less homes this last month than the year before. With that said, what I'm saying is what we say every month, there are people very motivated to sell. Those listings out there on the market, those sellers, they want offers, and they're willing to do things. I'm seeing when the contracts come in, I'm seeing more concessions being given, more help for buy downs. You're seeing the same thing across the board, right?
Yes. And when you're talking about buy downs, we can obviously buy down the interest rate permanently, but we sometimes don't recommend that because eventually rates are going to end up dropping and you're going to refinance probably in a few years to capture a better rate. So it's not necessarily good to buy the rate down permanently, but we do have temporary buy downs, like a 2-1 buy down or a 3-2-1 buy down,
which works perfect.
And also depends on your goals too. Most people think that it's if it's not your forever home, a lot of times it's not worth it to do that too. One of the things you said, Gary, was that some of the rates are in the fives.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing that clicks, and then you don't hear anything else. You're like, it's in the fives, but that kind of talk about that and where rates really are.
Yeah. So, I mean, across the board for most borrowers, you're going to see a 6% interest rate. The high fives, those are, individuals that, obviously have excellent credit and are putting, a good chunk of money down.
And a lot of times those are the 15-year instead of the 30-year.
There could be a 15-year. There's also a difference between the government rates and conventional rates. So the government rates are a tad bit better. So those are more or less in the fives and sixes versus conventional rates are in the sixes.
Right.
Yep.
So Gary's one of our secret weapons here at Exit One Stop. We use him all the time. Our agents love him. He's great to work with. As we always say, we would love to help you. We have agents that are looking to help buyers and sellers. We try to keep them educated on what's going on in the market. They're well trained, and Gary is a great tool for us as well. So we would love to help you.
Yeah, give us a call.